Yo, what's good? What's happening? We back. Brand new episode of Threes from the Ring podcast. It's your boy Chris J. Got the boy Trell here.
Yo.
Got the boy Tyler here.
Yo.
So we are here. Another episode for you guys. Hey, once again, appreciate you guys as always checking out all our content. We didn't record Attack on Culture this week. Feel like we didn't. Dang. But either way, I'm pretty sure you guys have been checking out the old content and the stuff, the clips and all of that. We appreciate all of that support, So please keep it up. Goal is to 1,000 subscribers for the summertime. So while you guys are cold on the inside, check out our content, subscribe, and share with your peoples, man. Make sure you do that because it's all greatly appreciated because you're helping the brand and you're helping us, man. Too. We're trying to get paper out of this, But either way, let's go ahead and get right into it. We're gonna go straight into wrestling. Trell is going to have probably an all-time rant right here, man. So I'm just gonna let him be great here. But if you read the ticker, it says Ricochet is really a lame. And look, we've been teasing it, but Trell, go ahead, man. I'm about to ISO you. Hold on, I'm about to ISO my man. Hold on, go ahead.
Do what you gotta do. Cut the music, bro.
He said cut the music.
No music, bro.
Oh,
because I might put the ether instrumental on the back of the clips, bro. I don't understand. Oh wait, I do understand. If you lived under the rock in any type of way, you trying to ISO me? Hold on, let me know when you ready.
Just go ahead, G.
I need to know for like clip purposes because I don't want to.
Go ahead, I'm trying to do it right. It ain't on it.
Don't even worry about it. I'll take care of it. If you've been living under a rock, let me let you know something. Ricochet, through interview and through Twitter, basically talking about how much he hates WWE. WWE ruined my life and ruined my career. Blase. I am not about to argue the fact that WWE ruined your life or ruined your career. You can have that to help you sleep at night. But if there's one thing I hate the most, I hate grifters. And unfortunately, that company is full of them, bro. It's like, I on this podcast especially, if you first time hearing us or you don't care about us, you saying, who are we? We talk about wrestling a lot. I try to stay away from AEW negativity because I like for people to have fun. Bro. I like people to love what they love and call it a day. But this time I could not sit on it, right? Usually when AEW get bad press, they do a rah-rah promo in the ring, right? Somebody come out and said they had a bad time at AEW. Some dude go on Twitter, and then the upcoming Wednesday night, somebody cuts a promo on how great it is to be at AEW. That's cool. Continue to propagandize your fan base. That's great. Ricochet decided to go on that Twitter rant for one single reason. Hangman Adam Page's best friend is a pedo. That's the only reason he did it. But now, since you got to defend your colleagues being best friends with a pedo, we got to analyze Ricochet's career. Ricochet, I want to honestly understand, because of that Prince Puma gimmick in goddamn Lucha Underground, you think you are that guy, bro. Right? If anybody circle Lucha Underground clips, the only thing that you will remember is bad camera work and Io Sky versus Penta. I personally forgot you was Lucha Underground champion or whatever you want to call it because the show lasted for 2 seasons. So if you was the top guy in Lucha Underground and them niggas couldn't even literally get more than 2 seasons, what does that tell you about who you are, brother? Right? You go to NXT, right? And everybody's saying Ricochet is this guy. He do flips. And then what? But we give you the benefit of that doubt until everybody who walked in that goddamn company lapped you. Now, you go on to say WWE ruined people's careers. You know what? A lot of people come out and say the same exact thing. But I'm going to say a couple names that lapped you in your NXT era because the main roster was the worst thing that happened to me. And then did good things said after Black and Gold. Finn Balor lapped you. Don't even have to say anything, right? Of course, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens lapped you, right? Oh, I think Kevin Steen was way better than Owens. Yes, and you also touch yourself at night. Who cares if you have that same old goddamn mantra in your head that because them niggas had a good match in a goddamn ballroom, that stacks up to what they did in that company? Who cares? But let's get back to who lapped you. Velveteen Dream, if he wasn't a sex pest, will have a better career that you will ever have, Ricochet. Remember that, right? Johnny Gargano is a resounding 5'6" and is more known for NXT than you will ever be, right? They made a title just for you because they knew maybe Ricochet wouldn't be big time with the big belt. So let's make the North American title just for him. And guess who came to lap you shortly afterwards? Adam Cole. Adam Cole is more of a household name because of NXT than you are, right? Adam Cole with a broken neck is still more over in AEW than you are, right? That's just what it is, right? If Lars Sullivan wasn't on them tapes in absolute garbage, he will probably have a better career than you, Ricochet. And that is what it is. It's not shade. It's just, reality. If you didn't say WWE tarnish other people's legacy and just say yours, I'd sit down. It'd be cool. But no, you want to go on this grifting WWE bad, and if you like them, you bootlickers type of goddamn thing that's going on. My brother, you aren't that good. You were brought to AEW to have a one-off Will Ospreay match and to fade into obscurity. Now, let's see if that's true. One-off Will Ospreay match, a nothing title around your waist, right? It's a nothing title.
Nothing. Got the name of that belt.
Also, Ciampa came to that company and in 1 week got more fanfare than you did. And that nigga's old. People got this notion that Ricochet was supposed to be that guy because The Rock subtweeted him or something like that and said, oh, Ricochet is going to be the next WWE champion. You let that get to your head. I'm going to tell you how this went. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, hey, how are you? Oh, man, hi, I'm Ricochet. I'm a big fan. That's good. Let me go talk to my Samoan brothers. Interview. Hey, The Rock, who do you think will be the next good thing? I can't say my Samoan cousins. You know what? What was that one black ball guy saying? Ricochet. And then never talked about you ever again, brother. Again, you are Will Ospreay fodder. When you look outside of your WWE career, people show that gymnastic match with Will Ospreay. What about his Dragon Gate stuff? What about it? Obviously, what he did at Dragon Gate meant nothing because he went to the E. It is what it is. That's just the case. I don't care how many 5-star bangers Dave Meltzer put on your forehead. I don't care how fine your ring announcer girlfriend is. I don't care. You will always be a no one, bro. That's just what it is. That's just the case. Brother, when you was in WWE, you couldn't swim with niggas who didn't have even an ounce of wrestling ability that you did, bro. You walked in that ring and got bodied by Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams, right? If you were so cold, when people hear your music, why don't I have a chant for you? Trick Williams can't hit a 450 splash, but we chant whoop that trick. Why you can't get that, right? Right? When Obafemi get on the mic, everybody's eyes is open and looking at him. He can't hit a 450 splash, but why you can't do that? Why can't nobody get invested in a Ricochet promo, right? Oh, wait, you can hit a 450 splash outside the ring. You know what that gets you? A random AEW title that nobody cares about, that nobody's actively even chasing for.
I forgot the name of the title again.
Who was that he went against last week? I mean, this week.
He went against somebody?
Yes, he went against,
Once again, that's my point. He went against somebody because who we're talking about? Ciampa. We're talking about MJF in the Ice Champ.
He went against.
That's proving the point.
I'm not even trying to be disrespectful.
I know, but you're proving the point. It's proving the point. man. That's all I'm saying.
It wasn't Sammy Guevara. It was somebody else.
I hope not, because shoot, Sammy, literally, I'm surprised he's still there.
But yeah, you won. So you know what, Ricochet? Let's you WWE ruined your whole entire time, right? Right. Let's take you out of WWE. Let's throw that whole thing away. You're fresh, and you're this guy AEW, and they're gonna make your legacy greater. Where do you fit in? MJF, better than you. Swerve, better than you. Kenny Omega with half of an intestine, better than you. Young Bucks with their old shtick, better than you. God darn the prototype, better than you. Bandito barely know how to speak English, better than you. And a better promo than you.
He's one of them guys too.
Bro, mind you, I'm not done. Andrade left AEW, went on a coke bender, went to WWE, went on another coke bender with a slash of steroids, came back to AEW. Guess what? Better than you. Tommaso Ciampa in 1 week lapped you, did more numbers on Collision than you can ever do. Better than you. Who else? God darn it. When AJ Styles, if and when his crickety old butt get into that goddamn ring just to try to fight Will Ospreay again, guess what he gonna be? Better than you. There, anybody at that top card, you are not better than. If anybody dropped that belt to Ricochet, it will be a demotion to their career, right? There's a reason why when people name what matches they want to see at AEW, if AJ Styles jumps ship to end his career, your name doesn't pop up because they want excitement, not just a 450 splash. Will Ospreay is the most gymnastic wrestler that has ever stepped foot on this earth besides Ricochet, right? But there's one thing that Will Ospreay got, and that's charisma. I hate his promos. Some people enjoy it. When he wrestles inside the ring, you actually feel something. When Ricochet wrestles outside the ring, we waiting for his next sale, right? You got over for being bald, my nigga. And I know anybody in the wrestling community, getting over. But it wasn't the good kind, because now, what are you? A nobody. And they set you up with a click, right? This is the funny thing. If your stable is a nothing stable in AEW, pack it up, brother. Pack it up. There's no reason in my right mind that anybody will go to an AEW show, get tickets, get them insanely cheap tickets, sit in the front row and say, I can't wait to watch Ricochet. No, they want to see stars. They want us, hey man, Adam Page is best friends with a pedo, and he still got more fanfare than you do, right? You got to think, this internet stuff, it ain't real, right? Because if that was the case, when people, leave WWE, usually if they was loved, they get their name chanted. CM Punk got his name chanted for almost 10 years in that company, right? R-Truth, when he left the company for a goddamn 2 days, his name got chanted in arenas. When you left, Nichols was like, Braun Breaker pretty cool, ain't he? Right? And to me, I would say, good job, Ricochet. You did your job. You put a talent over. But you would say, they ruined my legacy. My nigga, if Braun Breaker, who probably started wrestling probably 4 months ago, can make a bigger impact than you on Raw, my nigga, it ain't WWE's fault. But again, let's not talk about WWE. Let's talk about AEW. When we talk about them going to Wembley and doing a big show, your name not in the main event. When they talk about going overseas and talking about any other big wrestling thing, your name is not brought up. You know when your name is brought up? We got to make somebody look strong. Grab Ricochet. My dude, there's so many other. Sasha Banks barely wrestled, had a belt run, and she still lapped you 40 times in that company, right? And she's not even on TV. You're not in any of the promotional things. There's no Ricochet face, right? Right? There's none, bro. And guess what? when them New Japan people leave, the Gabe kids, the David Finley, and they come into AEW, guess who gonna make them look strong? You are. And again, I'm not talking about WWE. If you feel the need to say WWE ruined your legacy, it is what it is. But if I was your friend, Ricochet, and I looked at you and you're having this tantrum on Twitter, I would come up to say, bro, to have a ruined legacy, you would have to have one. I would have to be that guy to tell you, like, bro, you got to have it, right? If I was a wrestler and I would say, God darn it, I deserve more, I would expect my homie Chris to tell me, well, brother, you got to learn how to wrestle, right?
Got to learn how to talk.
You got to learn how to talk.
Masses. Make them feel you.
Again, any viral clips of yours is either you doing a flip or somebody talking about that you can't talk, right? Again, last thing, and you can't get over with anything you do. You tried to wear shorts to the ring in WWE, didn't get over. You tried to do a cosplay fit every time you came out. You thought the nerds was going to rock with that one, didn't get over. You tried to have this new profound main event, didn't get over. Cross to AEW. You tried to get a Jadakiss laugh off, didn't get over. You tried to do this heel persona, didn't get over. But what if they're talking about me being bald? Well, nigga, you are bald. Didn't get over. What about you getting a new belt? Didn't get over. Now what? Because Andrade, all he did was ripped his pants off and people screamed for him. Right? MJF just repeat stuff off 4chan and people scream for him. Swerve is just a fake cosplayer rapper. People cheer for him.
Unfortunately.
All Kenny Omega got to do is a finger bang. People cheer for him. But you? Nothing. So, I'm sorry. I was very aggravated on my way to work when I was reading those tweets. So like, where do you get off? At least when Punk left and he had bad things to say, Punk was a real one. At least when Moxley left and he had crazy things to say, that's Mox. Mox a real one. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, at the end of the day, when we look back on Ricochet's career, we're going to look back finally on him like we look at a Dolph Ziggler, a Zack Ryder, a Chuck Palumbo.
We probably can't even put him in the same breath as Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, no. We're going to look at him as Dolph Ziggler, Chuck Palumbo, Dolph Ryder, Jimmy Wayne Yang.
Chuck Palumbo's crazy.
Eugene. Those type of wrestlers we going to remember Ricochet with. He was fun, but he wasn't that guy.
Oh, you talking about like it that way. I get you.
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna just to wrap this up, man. Ain't nothing that can save Ricochet, bro. You left the company and went to another company, and you're in the exact same position, probably arguably worse. And all I'm gonna say is this, G. Your wife can't save you, G. Because people trying to put you with your wife, and they just want to see her, G. So Samantha Irvin, move accordingly, G. That's all I'm gonna say, man. But anywho, let's play the music back. Pretty much after that, we have a Royal Rumble to recap. Yeah. So Royal Rumble was this past Saturday, man. And if you listen to the internet, you would think that was the worst Rumble ever. Like last year was the worst Rumble ever. But anywho, to me, overall, this was a really good Royal Rumble, G. I really genuinely enjoyed this show. Even though my original watch was while I delivered freaking packages, people were scared to make money. But anywho, overall, it was a really great card. But let's go ahead and start it in order. The Women's Rumble opened up, of course. And I would say this was a really solid Women's Rumble. Showcase every woman in the roster in some capacity. Shout out to the big surprise of both Rumbles, honestly, was Brie Bella making her return. But she got to be the head of her household, so I understand that at the moment. So don't reject that check, and thank you for giving the fans a reason to chant yes at the end of the day. But shout out to Bree. But overall, it's really good. And once again, the Saudi crowd is never going to escape them allegations of hating black women, because Jesus Christ.
Bro,
I need some type of CIA probe and stuff to happen so we don't have to go over there no more to watch a pay-per-view, bro. Like, I can't stand that crowd, bro. Because if it's
I said that a while ago. That crowd sucks.
If it's not like some uber, like really, 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 really over person, bro, they don't care, G. Yeah. And it's not even like, when I mean, if it's not even like, because we agree Penta is popular. He's over, right? Right? Brother, he got nothing. Who else? There was a lot of people. All the luchadors, they just missed the iguana. How can you sit on your hands for iguana?
They see iguanas all the time. That's the crazy part.
Like, how can you sit on your hands for Mr. Iguana? I feel so bad for Gal the Skeleton.
Parker. That's what I'm saying. He literally got like no reaction, bro.
Like, it's like some of the women got more of a reaction than him. Like some of the unknown women. I felt bad for Kiana James. I felt bad for what's the she go out with Carmelo? I can't think of her name.
Kelani Jordan.
Kelani Jordan. I felt bad for her. Some of these people is just like, bro, like if they was anywhere else on the planet, they would get cheered. Like, if they imagine if they had this in like Texas, in the park and Penta and all of them come out.
Oh, bro, it would have been nuts.
Crazy.
It would have went up. Like, so it's so weird. Like, and I know people are gonna blame. You say, well, this is the way WWE present them, bro. Honestly, I think them Saudi niggas turn the TV off if they not seeing Stone Cold or Undertaker on that, bro.
Like, real talk. Or Roman. Or Simone. Right. At this point, yeah. That's why
I think the two Rumbles was decent. I'm not. Before Monday, I was not excited for Roman to win that Rumble. I was not excited.
I wasn't happy. So I was like, hey, as a Roman fan,
I wasn't mad, but I wasn't ecstatic about it.
But also, you kind of got to think about it. If you really deep down and think, who else could it have been?
It was the right choice.
Right. Everybody before the event had their money on like Sammy before we announced that he had a title match. And Sammy might still make it to Mania, depending on if they want to do like a fatal four-way or something. But my thing is, like, giving it to Roman, it's the same shtick of like, he doesn't need it. That's everything before Monday. After Monday, I'm strapped in, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Which we'll get to in a second. Mm-hmm. But back to just the women's rumble, I thought it was really good. It's still, but once again, like my original point, Saudi crowd. Look, man, what they did to Ivy Nile, the Ivy Nile chance was insane. I'm like, what did she do?
Yeah, like she didn't do nothing, bro.
And I know they got to kind of beat. I know they got to kind of like feel some way because
I feel away because I'm like, damn.
But hopefully, like even they know, like especially for the women, they kind of. I mean, we've been knowing since they've been going over there. It was a point where they couldn't even wrestle over there.
I know, but even
so, it's kind of like
some of it was really those chances crazy. But overall, the women's rumble was really good. Some people was saying it got bloated towards the end because they were like, "Yo, half the women still in here." And Tiffany Stratton came out; she was 30, which that was true. But who I really want to talk about is Lash Legend, G. Trick Williams, 101, G. Duel. Look, man. Either way, she got the Lash Legend. She put on the show, made herself look real dominant, real strong. Once again, I mean, they know how to make people look good when they want to, G. So shout out to Lash making the most out of her moment, looking dominant, eliminating notable people. Still still one of the funniest moments and bizarre moments is Natalia or Natty eliminating Becky Lynch. But I think that was more Becky Lynch. Like, I'm ready to leave and wrap this up, man. Look, I ain't about to win. Don't put me in the top 4. Don't even put me in the top 8. Get me out of here.
Yeah.
But, either way, but overall, the women's rumble was really good. Anything else y'all want to add?
I'm not mad at the winner. I think it's been leading up to Liv finally getting hers, so I think they definitely picked the right winner. Mm-hmm. It was a solid match overall.
Yeah, I think it was solid, but I think it's important that they make this feud between Liv and darn it,
Stephanie Baker.
Yeah, I think it's important that they make this feud between Liv and Stephanie Baker important going into Mania, and not just a one-off type thing, because they gotta keep the fire under Stephanie because she is popular. And if this title was taken off of, where does she go? What does it lead her? Things of that nature. Because Liv got it, right? No, Liv got it. She got everything that a person wants in a star, right? And Stephanie do too, but we still got to get accustomed to her as an audience, right? And not just the move that she does. So I think it's important to make this feud mean something and not just be a Judgment Day verse. You know what I mean? And Judgment Day universe and stuff like that. But I'm happy for Liv. Sucks we didn't get Bianca. Brother, I don't know what is wrong with that finger, but hopefully it get fixed.
Yeah, I'm praying for the best for Bianca's IG. Because at the rate we're getting, it's about to be Charlotte versus Jade, G. It's about to be Charlotte versus Jade at Mania. And look, I know y'all was mad about Charlotte last year, but we had a point where we ain't got no other choice.
Hey, in a situation like that, they gonna go with who they know they can trust.
At the end of the day, that's all you can really do. But moving on, Gunther versus AJ. Look, man. Early candidate Z tier, G. Early candidate for Z tier, G. It's there. Honestly, it's the first candidate for Z tier match. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all put on the show. Thank you guys. Really great match. Sold the story of AJ for one trying to make Gunther tap, and then he ended up going to sleep. Even though people saying that should have been the finish for Cena, but guess what? Cena didn't want to go out that way. Smile, don't pass.
Cena. My thing is, why can't people accept what Cena said? And if he said, accept it from him. You don't gotta accept it from nobody else.
Exactly. But anywho, really great match, amazing match. That's all I can really say. That was such an amazing match from start to finish. I want to sit and rewatch that match again because that was a really amazing match from start to finish.
AJ put on some. That's one of 2 of his potential last matches those are up there.
Definitely.
Gunther is racking up. I ain't gonna lie. Gunther has bangers under his belt already, bro. He has at least 10 bangers that you could think of since he's been in the E.
Easily. Like, look, Gunther, man, he's one of them ones, G, and you have to respect it as such. Plus what he did on Monday, which we'll get to. But Trell, anything you want to add about this match before we move on?
Where do you go? Where do you go with this with Gunther? Like, I don't want Gunther to have that one meme that happens to everybody that missed Mania. I don't know if y'all peruse through Twitter to see it, but there's this thing from whoever missed Mania, they come out with that trophy as Bobby Lashley. He just put his and then he walked away.
Don't do my man's like that, G. The man's is too over to literally just have him be part of that damn battle royale, G.
I don't need that meme to happen for Gunther, but where do you go with him? Like, if the rumors is true, it's Chris. Like, if the rumors are true, it's Chris Jericho next, and then Brock and Minnie in SummerSlam. That's if the rumors are true, right? If Jericho is next, where does he fit in the road to WrestleMania? Do you bring him back Elimination Chamber? That's in Chicago. That's Punkland.
Exactly.
It can work though, because technically, if you want to go back historically, Jericho debuted in Chicago when he debuted in the WWF. So,
God darn it!
But I don't know. I don't know, because it's still I don't want to say it would be overbooking, but you kind of relying on the Chicago connection a little bit too much. Punk is already there, being the hometown favorite, and he's more than likely gonna have a title match or defending it in the chamber. It could work, but you gonna have to press the issue. Like, he gotta be there damn near every week.
How bad y'all want to go to? How bad y'all want to go to the Elimination Chamber? How bad y'all want to go, bro?
The tickets the prices went down some more. Prices went down some
If we hit the nosebleeds, one of the nosebleeds is at $1,000.60. That's row 314.
Bro, I won't be able to even see the chamber. We're looking at it off the screen, nigga.
Bro, the best tickets.
Bro, are you on ticket?
The best tickets are. I'm not lying. The best tickets are that, like the WrestleMania sign and stuff like that.
Bro,
like, I mean, even hard cam at like row 217, $4,000.
What website are you on?
I'm on StubHub.
Damn.
Bro, I'm on SeatGeek. I'm not seeing no what 1,000. That's if you want to be by the ring.
SeatGeek got better.
Yeah.
What's it like? Because if we go, I wanna be not by the ring. I want to be able to see the champion and not look at the big jump.
Let's see. Hold on, because I want to ideally be in the 200s. 200 section. You looking between the cheapest being 400 up to like almost 900.
How bad y'all want to go? How bad y'all want to go to elimination?
Man, look, I'm trying to see, bro, because literally for me, look, man.
Jesus Christ.
Look, man. Like I said, Ashley's very quiet on my birthday. I don't know if she got me tickets for that or something else. But if somebody hooked me up with some money, G, man, look, I might go.
That'd be a perfect tax. That'd be perfect tax refund joint.
Yeah, it would if I was
the whole thing gone. But back to this. I don't know. Gunther is the best in the world right now. I think it's confident. I think it's him. If we having a conversation of bringing in totality, like all the wrestling companies and stuff, I think if you go and just pure alpha in the ring, you got Gunther, you got Mr. Cole from CML. I think you want to put Andrade in there now. Andrade having the ball.
Yeah. Well, he was having the ball before he
tweaked
put
out
the wrong stuff in his body.
Yeah, but Andrade having the ball. He really proving himself. And I think those are like the big three right now. And of course, when it comes to champions, it's a whole different conversation of like, cause that's like reign stuff. I think EO's still there. EO will always be in conversation.
Sure.
And Stat over there at AEW is always in conversations too, even though her reign is a little weird. But Gunther's really is like he's at the top, and it's like there's this thing, right? There's a difference between wanting somebody to get a title than saying that person needs a title, right? Because now it's like he's better than your champion. And once a person get better than your champions, you kind of get somebody got to do the job, right? And if Roman is the one to dethrone Punk, where does this leave Gunther? Now, if we're doing Gunther Roman,
away for so long.
Now, if we're doing Gunther Roman Clash at the Castle, because I heard that's coming back sometime this year.
I think they inevitably meet They have to.
Man.
What you say?
They inevitably meet some at
No,
some
I think
point
they
this
meet.
year.
I think
They will have to
Roman
meet
Reigns-
eventually.
It's
You will
like
have
They
to.
teasing it a
you
little
have to
too
do this
much
thing.
now.
If the road is with Brock Lesnar, if that's where the road lies with Brock Lesnar, right? Brock Lesnar has to have a reason to fight Gunther
And put his career on the line.
and put his career on the line, right? Because the thing with Gunther, is that he's not the one telling them leave, right? People are putting their career on the line against Gunther. Right? Cena technically did it by Gunther winning the tournament. AJ Styles said he put his on the line for him, so on and so forth, right? If Jericho comes, then Jericho most likely going to say, look, if I lose at Mania, then I'm done with wrestling. For Brock, who's another person who probably won't have a goodbye for, you're going to have that meet somehow, right? And the only two people I can possibly see, technically four, if you add Cody and Seth, but the only two people I can logically see go against Roman is Gunther or Oba. That's the only two people. And I don't know if you want to throw the rocket strap on Oba now, have him body Dom and carry the IC title around, right?
The IC title around, see, that's another situation that they need to get worked out soon too, because
Triple H got a fetish for not defending titles. Also, Mysterio. This is the problem I have with Triple. If he like you and you are a champion, you are not vacating that title if you're injured.
Nope.
He did it with everybody so far.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's honestly weird. Like it's legit.
At least do something around the title to set up another contender, like you could.
Be like UFC and throw interim titles. And do a champ versus champ. You ain't gotta do it all the time. But that keeps the line busy and then give you an easy fuel to lead into a pay-per-view.
Pretty much.
Easy peasy.
We just gotta get out of the era of anybody holding a belt not defending it regularly.
To me, it's primarily mid card. Even mid. Well, Jade has nobody to wrestle.
But yeah,
the Jade situation, we might have to have a whole pod talking about the Jade situation.
Because
even
that's still not even her fault though.
No, it's not. But it's not even just the fact that she don't have anybody to wrestle. It's a chemistry thing too. You just can't throw everybody at Jade. You kind of got to throw people that's really good. Like, and that's why a draft have to happen post-Mania. Because if Jade will go over, like Jade not dropping that belt to anybody but Bianca. And she will go over if it's Charlotte, if it's Alexa Bliss, if it's Jordan Grace, if it's a ladder match, she will go over that person on SmackDown at WrestleMania, unless it's Bianca, right? So you gotta have the situation of Jay has to find people that can also wrestle, or Jay squashes them. Because that's what she had as a champion. Squash, or you have somebody who can guide her through a match, right? Every great wrestler has somebody who can. Roman had Brian, AJ guide him through matches. It is what it is. Now Roman is Roman as we speak. Like that's what's got to happen to Jay. And that's the same.
That's why they should have specifically for the women's roster. They should have shook it up last year when they were supposed to do it, because really, it's almost to the point where you have to ask the question: should they have even put the title on Jade as soon as they did?
Kind of have to though.
It's like you had to because Tiffany was
Jade,
hurt.
or you made Gulia a double champ. Now I think Gulia being a double champ would have helped Gulia in the long run. Right?
Mm-hmm.
More people will get involved with her because she has 2 belts that she's defended. But now you got to bring Asuka. You got to bring Kairi Sane. You got to bring all these people over to SmackDown to make not only her, because Goody is going through the same thing too.
Yeah,
she ain't got nobody.
And this is her second stint with the belt.
Primarily the reason because of that is the tag situation where there's no established tag teams. So you just take single wrestlers and pair them with each other. But you bring a Bailey over to SmackDown. You bring a Laria. You got Natty in them already. You call some people up. And you start having them just go at it. I don't think you should play hot potato with the championship, but you have all them go at it. Now, I will pin y'all out. I will throw this at y'all. Elimination Chamber is most likely where the SmackDown #1 contendership is going to happen.
For both.
For both. Which is hilarious. What if, especially with how the internet is going, you let, I just forgot her name. What if, especially how the internet is going, let Chelsea Green get an underdog victory at the Chamber, then go against Jade. Have the fanfare of Chelsea Green.
That's a bold.
But Chelsea Green can cheer.
I'm not mad.
And she can get the baby face type thing. Like you can turn her secret hurtness, how do you say it, into a comedy act.
Yeah.
So you can also present it as one of those situations where her #1 contendership can be presented as her campaign to be the women's world champion come WrestleMania.
Yeah, I think you if Bianca's not coming back anytime soon, I think you absolutely go with Chelsea Green. You change her, you get the crowd behind her, and you call it a day. Like that's a safe person to either have.
They want to cheer her too.
They want to cheer, and then that's a safe person to have people get deflated with, and that takes Jade to another level. Like Jade absolutely squashes her at Mania, and that takes Jade to another level of a champion because she stifled that. Like she absolutely stifled what people wanted. It's not that.
That's not a
you turn Julia. Like if you don't, you turn Julia. You turn Julia face. You have Kiana James speak for it. You do a double champ situation. Like, if
in that situation though, would there be? Think there could be a chemistry issue?
I mean, Goody just got to beat her up. Like Tiffany Stratton wasn't the greatest wrestler, right? She's athletic. She ain't the greatest. Mm-hmm. And Charlotte wasn't, like Charlotte's on the tail end, and she's also really banged up. I personally believe, and I know a lot of people don't feel that way, but I believe they had a good match. It was hard hitting.
Yeah, it was a solid match.
Yeah, a lot of people said it was.
Which match you talking about?
A Mania match.
Mania match.
Who's Mania match?
Charlotte and Tiffany Stratton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is, like, if you can't have a technical match, just beat each other up.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it. When two bruisers go against each other, that's what they do, unless they're trying to OG WWE Hulk Hogan it. But, like, you beat each other up. Like, with Open City, go against another big dude, they're going to be beating each other up.
Pretty much.
Like, you just have, because at this point, Julia doesn't do good as just a regular person. She only does good as a person who's beating people up. When she was on NXT, beating people up. Stardom, Marigold, beating people up. She's got to beat people up. And I believe she could be another Asuka. It took Asuka forever to get people behind her on the main roster.
Yeah,
people don't remember that. People are saying Asuka is ruining her career in WWE because she was losing and so on and so forth. It took her forever to get to where now Asuka is a legend. So.
Exactly. It just takes time. But moving on, we had Drew versus Sammy. Once again, it was a good match. But That's all it was. It was a good match. Like I said, Sammy can have a great match against any of us, and we'll get the crowd over. But the men's rumble was decent. It was real decent. I have no complaints. Over Femi, what niggas' asses. Seth Rollins took the private flight to Saudi and cost Braun his spot. It was great. That was really great to see. But it was definitely a solid rumble. I have no real major complaints. Besides some of the production issues, because Rock getting eliminated during Jay's entrance is insane. And Roman, I wish Roman would have also eliminated Jay when he tried to pull the hey, let's go ahead and yeet together thing. I was kind of expecting Roman to eliminate him.
That's gonna be funny.
Because that would have definitely that would have turned the solid Roman to a really great one. That would have been a great moment, but it was solid. Roman winning, I'm not tripping on. It was a safe option. I ain't mad at the surprise entrances either. Like, hey, shout out to LaPark for popping up, but once again, not the time and place over there because they like, who that? So, but overall,
yeah, I thought the men's was a little bit messy, and the no pops for certain wrestlers kind of made it that way. It felt like a lot of people, especially Cody, it felt like a lot of people was trying to get their moves in. Especially because he got LA Knight out, which is bogus.
That was hilarious, but it was bogus.
That's another question I got for y'all. What is next for LA Knight? Where does he fit in?
He deals with the vision. He's dealing with the vision because
I think
trying to smoke him.
I think at the MJF fight, Brody, not Brody. I can't think of his name. No, it is Brody, right?
Yeah, you're right, Brody King.
Yeah, Brody King just beat him, so he gets a title match.
I think Brody King just beat. I think MJF. Maybe LA Knight versus MJF. Maybe LA Knight versus Kenny Omega. In the E.
I mean, I'm that's why I'm asking because it's like
you remember that Bobby Lashley meme I was just saying? He gonna come out there with that Andre the Giant Memorial joint. Come up there and wear that joint up at Mania.
Like I said, we'll see. Like I said, but hey, it is what it is with LA Knight. He's a focal point, but hey, we'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what happens. Hey, overall, it was a solid Rumble card. Now Monday Night Raw first, because I know we gotta talk about the probably the promo of the year already. But Gunther, and look, bro, man's a menace, and the image of him choking out once again. When y'all sit there and I'm like, dang, I wasn't expecting Rey Mysterio to get old like this.
What was funny about it was I had took a break from watching and I had literally just turned the TV back on, and that's the first thing I see.
all I see is a small Mexican getting hung over the ropes. I'm like, dog, this man's getting
that like was crazy.
Like F words is literally getting minimal at this point with Gunther. But yeah. One of the craziest things I ever seen. That's something that, look, man, let them make.
That's something that they gotta put in the intro header when they showing moments in history.
Look, man, I'm posting on Cinco de Mayo. It's that one of these Mexicans pissed me off today, G. That's what's gonna happen.
I think it's a good carry on feud to whatever Gunther got next. It gives Dragon Lee some sympathy. He gonna need it without AJ. And shout out to that.
Pretty much, that's all it is. Man's gonna get choked out, G, for the next month. Now, promo of the year, G. So Daytra, I'll let you lead on this one, because hey,
I don't even know what to say, bro. One, that Carhartt jacket Roman Reigns came out with,
fire.
I need that. I don't got the money. I need that.
I need that, right? That shirt under it messed up the whole fit. He needs to talk to WWE shop, because I don't even think people wear graffiti letter shirts anymore. Like, go ahead and talk to WWE shop, get that fixed, right? But check it. Roman, and Punk. This is what we wanted. Last year was good. it kind of felt like Seth intertwined in that feud. Last year was great, though. They did their thing last year. They elevated the card, to tell you the truth. This, I told you, I was salty that Roman won the Rumble. Salty. Now, my hands in the air, brother. Like, if they start off with Roman playing to the crowd, CM Punk coming out, him talking about some Finn Balor, and after Roman said, "Hey, bro, you come out to interrupt me for some Finn Balor," you know, after that,
the subs that they threw out in their promo was crazy,
brother. So CM Punk had good promo. One thing CM Punk is good at is blurring the line. Right? CM Punk is good at, I don't want to call him a grifter, but he's good at playing to that internet crowd and make them believe that he believes in something that, you know, he's just acting, right? He did it a lot in AEW to the point that people think he was like, "Oh, this nigga lied to me." Yeah, he was playing to that crowd. CM Punk did a good job. The line that he said that, you know, you took after me and stuff like that from the Shield and things of that nature. When I left and things, it was great. Roman came for blood with that promo, bro.
You did.
He brought up the initial point that really started all of this, for him at least.
When he said, "You made my life harder than what it was supposed to be," after that
was some real shit.
He went. I'm like, this dude Roman, I got goosebumps listening to that promo. Like legit goosebumps. And I ain't no mark to this wrestling stuff. I enjoy it. I ain't no mark. I'm here to laugh.
But it's some moments that do that to you for real. We don't get them that often, especially when you don't get them often.
No, you don't get it often. And Roman, oh God, bro. Like, every time Roman leaves, you get mad and say why he's a part-timer. Or people start to say, do we even need Roman anymore and stuff like that. Then when he come back, and he absolutely shows you why this company is built off him, he shows it to you. You can count on your hand how many people was able to compete with Punk in a promo. Like compete. Cena's, maybe the Triple H's. We got some people like MJF or Sparks in AEW. But those are the people who just competed with Punk. My nigga, I don't know how many people who beat Punk in promo. And he says every time, people up their game when they get in the ring with me for promos. But this, what Roman did, is different. He made you feel like you was in. If you was watching the TV, he made you feel like you was in that arena, right? When he said, "You made my job harder than what it needs to be," in my brain, it was like Roman's whole career flashed before my eyes of how things went the moment that Colt Cabana podcast came out. How things went for his career, where he was like, I don't know if y'all was in the trenches when that was there, but that make Roman look strong coming out that podcast killed Roman. Absolutely killed him, right? That's the reason he got booed at Mania. That's the reason he got booed in the Royal Rumble with The Rock. Right? They had to bring The Rock out to try to get him cheered. That's the reason he got. That's the reason he got booed in the Mania after that. That's the reason he got booed in the Mania after that. Mm-hmm. Right? All the way until we get to this tribal chief moment. Technically, the cancer situation. All the way until you get to this tribal chief moment. Right? It's because of that podcast Punk had. And Punk didn't get any like backlash because of that whatsoever. What made Roman promo, and correct me if I'm wrong, what made Roman promo hit so hard that it was personal and it had nothing to do with him coming back from AEW and being a locker room dance like how many other people use in promos.
I was just finna say, like that definitely is the difference in between. It makes you feel like that the animosity is very, very much still real. Cause like when Seth came back, like Seth could tell you all day that he hates Punk. When you heard Roman say what he said word for word, I was like, okay, he really don't like him.
No, he don't. And it really did make it seem like Roman was fake being friends with him all the way at the Elimination Chamber. So, brother, I said it again. Like, Roman really is that dude, bro.
Yep.
CM Punk. This is probably the biggest fan I have been for CM Punk ever since he came back, bro. And I always was a CM Punk fan until he started grifting. But he was Naperville Field. But right now, I in all honesty, I know it's not real conversation or they buried the other title and stuff like that. Like, yes, Roman went out there and solidified, I'm night 2. He did it. You can't get mad at him. I have no issue with that.
I have no issue with that.
I don't either, because after you watch it, can you blame him?
Yeah, it's like
after you see that drama, can you be like, well, we do need somebody else for night 2? No, they're night 2. And they are going to have a match of the year candidate. It is what it is, bro.
Fact.
Punk main event, I know people talk about night 1, night 2. Punk finally getting his real main event in WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Roman proving that he's better than Punk.
And this is Roman's 10th main event too.
Hey, we all enjoy it, man. We all win as fans at the end of the day, G. That's the end all be all, G. But let's go ahead and move on. We got hoops to talk about. All right, so we had a nice, fun NBA trade deadline. And look, so plenty of trades that occurred. Let's just talk about what didn't happen. Giannis not getting traded. That's what didn't happen. So
that's some bull crap, by the way. Coming out saying he never wanted to be traded. Chris Haynes literally tweeted out, Giannis said he never wanted to be traded and wants to stick with Milwaukee.
And look, I'm gonna be real honest. Giannis is moving like a coward. And I'm about to be, look, man, clip it. Giannis is moving like a coward. G. Say it with your heart, G, that you do not want to be there, G. Stop trying to be this public face. You don't have it. Look, bro, it's okay to be the heel. LeBron didn't want to be the heel, but he
wouldn't even be the heel in this situation.
Hey, look, bro, I'm like Daytron cut his camera off like the Rich Paul pulled up on him. I'm like, gee. Well, he thought the Greeks was about to pull up on him, gee. But
he wouldn't even be the bad guy in this situation, though. The fact of the matter is, he brought them a ring there. You don't owe them nothing else. 2, they can't do anything else to really build.
That team is in cap hell, bro. They thought they were manipulating the cap by buying out Dame's crazy contract, getting Miles Turner just for Miles Turner. The Miles Turner be hurt and not be worth a damn. Y'all got Cole Anthony, which on this podcast we were high on Cole Anthony. And they ain't do nothing. They out traded him. I forgot where he got traded to, by the way. I think he's on. I hope it wasn't Hornets.
It was a blur. His tenure with the Bucks.
But either way, point is, gee, it's okay to admit that it's cool, bro. It's cool to say you want out, bro. Nobody's going to punish you. Look at James Harden, G. Even though the Clippers say Harden didn't necessarily request out, but still, look at Harden, G. Harden
didn't even get mad at Harden this time, really.
Yeah, but
who is coming out? Who is right and who is wrong in this situation? This trade deadline. Is Shams right? Shams had all these reports about Giannis for now the Milwaukee Bucks Twitter is trolling me. Like, who is right in this situation?
Everybody's trying to play PR people. Everybody's trying to play the PR game. At the end of the day, this is how I'm gonna go with. If there's smoke, there's fire. Shams ain't about to waste his time if there ain't no damn smoke. Now, people can sit there and say, "Oh, Waj would." I'm like, "Gee, Waj would have been selling the same Picasso." G. If there's smoke, there's fire. G. Waj probably still getting sources. He just laughing at this point while updating us about his college. But either way, end all be all is Giannis. It's okay, bro. Thanasis, tell your brother it's okay, G. I want to go elsewhere. Y'all ready to move on, G? Because at the rate this is looking, unless he did this just to be like, we could probably finesse our way to LA, then so be it. If that's the case, so be it. Austin Reed, get ready to learn Milwaukee, Bucko. So hey, it is what it is. But that's my thoughts on the Bucks and Giannis situation. G, it's a lose-lose for everybody at the end of the day. And then certain teams like the Lakers, who y'all probably didn't want that to occur, they about to enter the photo real soon.
No, yeah, like I think Giannis played it safe by not getting traded now, because now Lakers will have the most cap space in the league this offseason, right?
I believe so, yeah.
The Knicks will find out, look, either we can do it with this group or we have to move on.
Yep.
The Clippers, same thing. They're going to be off. They're going to have a lot of money.
You can use it to restart. Get rid of Kawhi and restart. Like, look, Giannis, this is your whole team, G.
Yeah.
And sell them on that.
Yeah, you got that. You unfortunately, Golden State kind of cooked. I think he said he don't want to go to Golden State. Oh, nigga, you know me, I was dancing.
Yeah.
I think he said he didn't want to go to Golden State. But even if they can, the Golden State got some picks coming up. If they can try to, work hard to get a pick going. But all in all, this is probably the right move for him, right? The trade deadline over. It wasn't the most exciting. And just to kind of speed some stuff up, because I kind of got to do something.
Yeah.
What was y'all favorite trades?
So, my favorites personally, Jared McCain somehow ended up on OKC. Look, bro. Well, I think the last I recall, I said OKC's main weaknesses, they don't have nobody who can really be a bucket. And Jared McCain can be a bucket. Come off the bench and easily give you between 15 and 20 while Shea actually rests. So that's honestly one of my favorite trades. And then I do like Harden and the Cavaliers until Game 6, Round 2 occurs, and Donovan Mitchell and James Harden go 0 for 22 in the second half, bro. That's going to be a generational performance. That's going to be so generational. But at the same time, like, I'm looking forward to see how that works. Either way, because I think for one, especially since the Cavs kept both their bigs, James Harden makes centers look amazing. So Jared Allen, Mobley, they're going to probably get some great offensive touches that Garland struggles to get them. And I feel come playoff time that will benefit Allen and Mobley as well, because Harden at least knows how to get his centers the ball, unlike Donovan Mitchell, who plays ultimate for the hell ball. That, and I say my Bulls ran in.
Yeah, I did. I like the James Harden trade the most. I felt like it for Cleveland. They kind of needed to do something to kind of push them a little bit. I ain't gonna say it pushed them over the top, but it definitely pushes them. I don't necessarily think that Darius Garland was a bad fit for them, but towards the end of it, it just kind of it wasn't pushing them. I think James Harden pushes them fully, so I think
and they
come
needed
playoff
it.
time,
They needed it because
they needed
having
against a
them
team like the Celtics. They needed against the Knicks. I think that with the Knicks are in a situation where they're kind of like, if they don't push through this year, they probably in trouble.
most definitely. But Trell, any other moves that moved you before I go on this Bulls rant?
Yeah. I like Atlanta next year.
Oh no,
Atlanta is solid.
Atlanta
I
gonna
like
be decent.
Atlanta next year.
They look solid.
Atlanta gonna be decent. In the Wizards.
I was going to say that. I really like the Wizards next year, bro.
Look, I even sat there. I'm like, yo, Wizards might be fun as hell on 2K.
They got a whip. They got nice young players. AD, this is the key. AD doesn't have to play center.
Yep,
they got Alex Strong.
He don't, and look, AD can literally free safety on defense like he did first couple years with the Lakers, G. And look, that was the best version of that man, G. So, but either way, we'll see how things go because the Wizards, they're gonna be fun next year. And very underrated trade. Pacers getting Zubac. That's a next year move.
Somebody said that earlier in the season that they need to try to go after him, and they end up getting him.
Yeah,
or protecting pick too. Like if they still, because they're one of the worst teams in the league, if they still get a pick from 1 through 4, they get to keep it.
Yep.
So that's a next year move like crazy because Halliburton has a really great center to pick and roll with, pick and pop with. The Zubac, one of them ones. You know, I'm curious how
what was one of Miles Turner's biggest problems?
He was scared
rebounding.
Rebounding and scared to play in the paint.
Zubac ain't gonna be scared to do any of that.
Nope, that man gonna
He's
live
not gonna run out there to get threes. He's gonna be in that paint, either post player or grab one of the best offensive rebounders in the league too.
Mm-hmm. So,
and then it's gonna be such a smooth transition for Zubac because you're going from Harden to Tyrese Halliburton, a person we say he passes too much. Good pickup.
And Harden helped elevate Zubac. So sure, you got a point guard who's gonna do the exact same thing and more at the same time. So
Zubac pretty good.
Yeah, but time to give the Bulls some bars, G, because I hate to say it, look, bro. I've been telling people this, man. The worst thing that ever happened to the city of Chicago was the 90s. I know people looked at it in multiple ways. You had the projects.
It's time, bro.
Hold up. You had the projects. Walter Payton died. People still off the 85 Bears Kool-Aid. But Michael Jordan and the Bulls was the worst thing that happened to this city because all it did was give Jerry Reinsdorf the right to sit there and be like, I have to do nothing for the rest of as long as I live. Yes, we had a spark with the Derrick Rose years, you know, slight spark, lived off the kid from Chicago, you know, great times, and this that great times. Muggs was the peak of drill music, all of that, great times. Probably still a bad thing to happen for the city of Chicago if you look at that. Similar, see the parallels there? But point is, that was the worst thing that ever happened because now, at the end of the day, people go to the Bulls home games, sell them joints out. Hey, take photos of the Jordan statue. To look at the Bulls little thingies in the rafters, you know, all the showing the championships. Yeah, you know, look at the jerseys, like, oh man. And the reason why I know it's like this, because when me and Daytra used to work at Adidas, tourists will come in and be like, oh, I'm just going to see the Bulls. You got Jordan jerseys? No. But the point is, people came just to see the Jordan statue and the 6 banners, G, and Jordan's jersey on the rafters, G, and Scott. That's all. And people still do it to this day. People go just to see their favorite player ball against the Bulls, G. That's a gift to people, G. Hey, my birthday coming up. If your birthday is during the month of during NBA season, G, a good gift to give your man or your shorty or whoever, your dad, whoever's a Bulls fan, if they are a Bulls fan, and who's your favorite player? Oh yeah, they about to here you go. Wemby about to beat the Bulls ass. Oh yeah, go ahead, man. Yeah, you know, favorite player Luka. Go ahead and see Luka. Go ahead and score on Josh Giddey in the game. G, you know, that's what it is. It's an experience just to see lackadaisical organization does not care. G, what this team did is hilarious. They have proceeded to get over almost a full NBA rotation of guards and brought Mike Conley into my city. Mike Conley hasn't been in this city since he was a McDonald's All-American. Why is he a Bull? Why? Why do we have Anthony Simons? Why? The Bulls is playing an anime character tonight, G. And people went. Half of Chinatown went.
Yo, we got Rob Dillingham, bro. Why?
I was about to get to that.
Bro, they re-signed Mac McClung.
Matt McClung got signed just so he could participate in the dunk contest, G. They just wanted something. Bro, Matt McClung signed just so he can do the Jordan dunks that won Jordan dunk contest in Chicago that year. That's what he's doing. You ain't fooling me. I know this, G. Y'all not fooling me. I almost walked off on work yesterday because this nigga at the job said, "Hey, you see the trains making me all the guards they get? They trying to get Giannis." Bro, shut the. I'm telling you, I almost walked off because he kept talking. I'm like, no, we're not getting Giannis. We got all the picks. What's going with the picks? Who? We could trade Montes. Who's Giannis playing with? Stop playing with me, G. Literally. I hate to say it. Look, Bulls suck. It's okay. But this is different. Y'all can go to the games, but be critical. You know why the Bears got their life together? Because the fans were vocal enough to say, hey, we can't be out here freezing on this lake and you give us a crappy product. Boo. Be loud. Yes, we had Derrick Rose now. That was beautiful. And all they did was say, you know what? They love guards so much. Let's sign 1 billion of them. We have no picks. We don't have no second round picks. You didn't even get a first rounder and nothing. There was a point where we had a good DeMar DeRozan, a good Zach LaVine. Booch gave a damn, and we didn't get a first rounder for nothing. But we got Rob Dillingham. We got Mike Conley. Damn shame. But hey, y'all gonna root for this team anyway, bro. That's a damn shame. Go ahead and enjoy them photos with the Jordan statue. Go ahead and while you at the 350 section, take photos of you next to Derrick Rose jersey and the Raptors, G. That's what y'all want, G.
And pay for that super high United Center food too.
And look, man, that's the whole different.
Go ahead and drop 30 ball for a glizzy.
I don't think that's insane, by the way. But hey, that's what y'all want, G. And
I heard they got brisket in there though.
They do. I will attest that they do. When I went last year for my birthday, they do. So with that said, yes. But with that said, man, it is about to be a long season. Y'all about to enjoy Rob Dillingham, sit there and try to make a name for himself. But you know why? Hey, just so we can have 14 guards on the floor, G. One of them being an anime character, G.
Bro, where did he come from?
Oh, Duke made a name for himself in not FIBA last year, and I think in the Olympics too. So he made a name for himself. But hey, we have an anime character.
He's 5'8".
He's an anime character. G. Oracle basketball, G. But it is what it is, G. Hey, Bulls, y'all fool in the city. You ain't fooling me, G. Y'all not fooling me. But let's go ahead and wrap this podcast up. We appreciate you guys as always for watching, listening, supporting all our content. You know, it's all greatly appreciated. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share with your people. It's all greatly appreciated. Make sure you follow us on TikTok at UTM Clips. Make sure you guys follow the Twitter page as well, 3 Square Ring as well. With that all said, you guys have a great weekend. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Be safe out here. Peace.
Peace.